After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy in the very first play of the game. First down and big yards.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He shreds the tackle. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. If he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller. The backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop, but good enough for a
first down at the 29.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Makes a quick round. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down play coming up for this offense. Increasing out motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll use the ground game here. The ball is loose. Oh, he scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a run to the left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. A play action looking to throw. Has incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the interception writes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dump off caught by the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Irish. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Dumps it down to the back. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Look out, room to run here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's caught. Gets some space around the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Is back to throw again on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's McKinney. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you could see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
But to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The short completion to the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
He's got it in the open. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone to the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Grab down the middle. It's Wiggs. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it rip. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Now, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. What a kick. It's good from 55. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Riggs. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. With the catch, it's McKinney. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this.
Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Motion now from the tight end. Here's the handoff, one first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Empty set now, 5 wide. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And that sets up a return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And it's a bunch formation. Ball handed off and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
A new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it from the gun. set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right. This one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Just gets in the way, taking a shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle but get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll try the right side on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, building and diagnose the play, blows it up.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the sideline. It's McKinney. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all. And the result is a loss of yardage.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They'll try the ground game here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Can he get there on the ground? He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here's that defense shifting again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's caught. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He fires downfield. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looking to convert on fourth down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the offense will just take a knee. It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they've put into it, now